Hey everybody, my name is Daryl Purpose. Welcome to 3-Song Thursday. Number 15, it's our 15th week. The theme this week is more from Gift of the Magi. We're going to have the title track. We're going to have a lovely solstice song from Peter Mayer. And we're going to have this next one, which will challenge me to my core. I had to relearn this. And before I start, I just want to say hello to the Go Home Gnome right there, and then the Aunt Jean Christmas doll, which is over here. And some folks have been talking about the Russian authors up here, and I made a mistake. I told you that the second one was Dostoevsky. No, it's the third one is Dostoevsky. The first one is Pushkin, who you may have heard has a new podcast, and then the second one is Tolstoy. And then the third one is what's his name? Dostoevsky. That guy was really good. Hello, Tom. Hello, Jeff. And hi to all the new folks tuning in this week. We love to have you here. Yes, we do. Hi, Donna. Hi, Craig. I hope you're safe down there, Craig. That's what I hope. So I'm going to just try this. I'm just going to try to do this. Here we go. This is from Ken Bonfield. It is called The Steel String Surprise. It was my very first Folk Alliance, Washington, D.C. I'm thinking 96, maybe 97. And I walked into the hotel and I heard this amazing sound. And it was a guy sitting across the hotel lobby, in the lobby, sitting on the floor. And it was Ken Bonfield, and he was playing this song. And I'm going to try to play it for you. We have Norman, Oklahoma in the house. Hello, Annie. New Hampshire. Hi, everybody. Where's Chekhov? He's the fourth one, Michael, but we'll talk about that later. Here we go. This is Steel String Surprise. Here we go. Uh-oh, somebody... Thank you very much. I gave it my very best try. Hey, J.D. Miller, my booking agent. That was fun. That's my daughter Carrie, who most of you know, commenting as Daryl Purpose. I thought maybe she'd be commenting as Daryl Purpose Music and More, but it's hers, so it's great. Thank you, Andrew. Hey, Robert Morgan Fisher. Good to see so many friends. We're going to try to tune this guitar, have it in tune the whole. Peter Mayer has given us quite a contribution into the end of the year classics. He's Mr. Holy Now, which we all know so well. But he is also this song, which I think is kind of a remarkable song. And I think about it every year. I love that last verse. I think you should sing it at home with me. The last verse. Maybe peace hides in a storm. Maybe winter's heart is warm. And maybe light itself is born in the longest night. The longest night from Peter Mayer. We made it to week 15, everybody. Hi, Nancy. Nelson Bogart. Some new names, some names I don't know. This is awesome. Hey, Lini. Shalom, David and Lini. Here we go. Song number 2. Did you notice that I was switching them around this time? I'm not playing them in the order I advertised. And that's just going to have to work for you. You're just going to have to make do with that. Somebody also asked me, Daryl, do you play barefoot or do you have like shoes on when you do the 3-song Thursdays? And definitely barefoot. So I don't know. Can you see? Yeah, you can sort of see. Wait, I have to like lift this foot because the camera's over there. I don't know. Anyway. People are laughing at me. My producer's laughing at me. She's saying, get your feet back on the ground. Oh boy. Thank you for the tip jar too, by the way. I appreciate that a lot. Hello, Cheryl from Canada, who I'm going to be talking to tomorrow night. I'm going to be on Cheryl's great podcast, which is called The Folk Pod, and really worth checking out. I got some really fun stuff there, and I get to be on it, and I'm so excited. I think, how did it happen, Cheryl? I thought, I don't want to be too aggressive. I don't want to push my luck here. Finally, I heard the podcast where Cheryl herself was interviewed, and I finally broke down and emailed her. Hey, Cheryl, I'd love to be on your podcast. Just put me on the list of people that want to be on the podcast. And she's like, I was too shy to say, come on it. Anyway, yeah, you're saying it right there. Hey, Annie Wins, how are you? Long time. Wow. All right, so this goes out with thanks to the great Peter Mayer and The Longest Night. Light a candle, sing a song, say that the shadows shall not cross, make an oblation out of all you've lost in the longest night. Gather friends and cast your hopes into the fire as it snows. Stare at God through the dark windows of the longest night of the year. A night that seems like a lifetime if you're waiting for the sun. So why not sing to the nighttime and the burning stars up above? Come with drums, bells and horns. Come in silence, come forlorn. Come like a miner to the door of the longest night. For deep in the stillness, deep in the cold, deep in the darkness, a miner knows that there is a diamond in the soul of the longest night of the year. The night, it seems like a lifetime if you're waiting for the sun. So why not sing to the nighttime and the burning stars up above? Maybe peace hides in a storm. Maybe winter's heart is warm. Maybe light itself is born in the longest night. Let's sing it again. Maybe peace hides in a storm. Maybe winter's heart is warm. And maybe light itself is born in the longest night. In the longest night. The longest night. David Sink, what are you up to? So long, such a long time. Hi, Candace. Gregor, thank you, Cheryl. You can ask me how I do it on Friday. Wouldn't that be interesting? Oh, gosh. It's going to be a fun conversation. Cheryl's a great conversationalist, and as you all know, I have a lot to say. So I don't know, when is it going to be out, Cheryl? I know we're going to record it tomorrow, but is it going to be like one of these things where you release it 3 months later? I do not know. Tune up. What else do I have to say to you guys? I just want to say thank you. We're in the heart of December, and I have worn the most non-winter shirt that I have. It's to celebrate being in the Rose City, and it's to celebrate all my other shirts being dirty. But we'll be all either the last of the year or the first next year. Oh, that's great. Winter's in the heart. Hi, Carrie. I hope you're feeling good. Say hi to Carrie, everybody. She's commenting as Daryl Purpose Music and more. So this one, I'm going to do one more song. It's a 3-song Thursday, so we're going to do 3 songs. This is the title track from the Gift of the Magi. Mary Sue Tui, who is the host of folk radio on Sirius XM. You can find her there. And we had the chorus and played the chorus for my housemate at the time, Ellis Paul. And Ellis said, "Hey man, that sounds like the chorus to the Gift of the Magi, that classic O. Henry story." And The next day, I was out in Harvard Square. I was scouring the bookstores for the Gift of the Magi. And we ended up just taking a lot of those words right from in fact, I looked it up just yesterday, and the last line of the first paragraph of that O. Henry story is, "And the next day would be Christmas." So where did I get that from? That's where I got that from. Oh gosh. And then Mary Sue came up with the bridge, and we wrote this song, "The Gift of the Magi." Let's make sure it's like all correctly capoed and everything. What do you think? Yeah. See, that's the thing. With this Christmas album had so many funky capos and funky tunings. And now I gotta pay attention to it and make sure everything is all tuned up. Thank you again for being here, you guys. Thank you for the tip jar. That's fun. See, some notes are flat, some notes are sharp. That's not good. That's like the worst. It'd be like if a lot of the notes were flat, that would be one thing. If a lot of the notes were sharp, that would be one thing. But when some are flat and some are sharp, you best fix it. I'm just saying. Here we go. Gift of the Magi. And I thought we'd have a great here's a great quiz. There's not much time for this, but I'm sure there's going to be a big prize. I just haven't figured it out yet. Here's the quiz. Tell me what the theme of next week's show is. And I'll give you a small hint and tell you that there are only 3 songs on the Gift of the Magi that I haven't played. And I will play them next week. So you tell me what the theme is for next week's 3-song Thursday, and I'll send you a big prize. All right, this is Gift of the Magi. Hey, Chris, darling. Long time. Della saved her pennies carefully all year for her gem, a gift to match the highest star. But expenses were much more than she'd expected. These days, they always are. And the next day would be Christmas. It was a rare and fine and sterling watch chain she saw. 'Twould go with the gold watch his father gave. And as her hair fell past her knees, a waterfall round her, she knew she must be brave. And the next day would be Christmas. And the gifts of Christmas run deeper than this. It's in the lay of the land. It's in a sweet lover's kiss. And it's not what you give, it's not what you get. It's knowing they even exist. So on went her old jacket, her old brown hat, a twirl of skirts and still a sparkle in her eye. She flooded down the street to where the sign said, hair goods of all kinds. And the next day would be Christmas. And the gifts of Christmas run deeper than this. It's in the lay of the land, in a sweet lover's kiss. And it's not what you give, it's not what you get. It's knowing they even exist. Jim saw the sterling watch chain from the doorway. He held jeweled combs to please his Della fair. But he'd sold the watch to buy the perfect match for her beautiful vanished hair. And the next day would be Christmas. And everywhere they are the wisest, traveled far the length of their hearts. Those who sacrifice the greatest treasure of their home. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you. And we'll see you next week for another 3-Song Thursday. The last Gift of the Magi, 3-Song Thursday. A lot of good guesses, Robert Morgan Fisher, but not correct. That the theme will be Away in the Manger. Thank you, Michael. Bye-bye, guys.